everybody.
Why don't you come on in?
Into my establishment. This is from the reputable House of Baby Beard Media.
Oh, yeah, I myself, I'm known as Philip John Parker Smith.
And you can call me Ellen Graham.
What's the K stand for?
Okay. Kiss my ring.
Well, it could have been worse. Could have been something else.
No, we're not 2 minutes in yet, Phil.
Okay.
We reserve all the good swears until...
Kiss my dirty air.
Oh, which is, hey, if you want to get some of the good swears, even the ones you haven't heard of, you definitely have to wait, at least 2 minutes into this episode. Because otherwise we'll get demonetized.
We sure will.
Not that we have rarely been monetized by YouTube.
Yeah, well, we have to get 1,000 subs.
Yes.
So we're not there yet. As of recording this, we're not there yet. Many
and
moons from now, maybe when you're watching this, we do have 1,000
And most
subs.
of our watchers are DOMs. Come on.
Ayo!
Come on. That was funny. That was funny I did that. I did a little switch. Hey, what do you think? Do you think I reckon all of our watchers, audiences, fans, lovers, I think they're all
stopped by some cabbages.
I think they're all switchers. Personally,
all of them.
I think
every single one of you is a
distinguished
switch.
person who enjoys the likes of Baby Beard Media is a switch.
In the comments, tell us what way you swing, please.
Sub, switch, or dom.
Sub, switch, dom, or just something else. Gentle femdom.
Yeah, prefer not to reply.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell us that you...
But you still have to comment, prefer not to reply.
You can also be total vanilla, that's fine too.
Yeah.
We're not
or you could just be Ace. None for me,
What
thank
do you
you.
want?
Ace. My cyberpunk character is Ace.
And they're also asexual.
Hey!
Nice.
The Reverend believes you summoned the beast.
believes you summoned the beast.
And what do you believe?
Nothing
I
yet.
don't know,
What's
lady.
your side
I
of the
just get
story?
paid.
I had nothing to do with it.
I need to know where the beast came from.
Why ask me?
Aren't
You're a
witches
witch.
wise in the ways of magic?
Yeah, come on.
Yes, but this beast is beyond me. Although I know
But
someone
then
else.
she clearly knows
that
that
be?
it's beyond
The boy
her.
Alvin.
So
He's a strong source and a diviner. What he knows we could not hope to imagine. However, if I were to give him a certain potion...
Won't it hurt him?
No
Eh.
need to fret, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Bring me the petals of 5 white myrtle
Nom, nom.
and your questions will be answered.
Phil is just having a fruit
Myrtle
top,
grows outside the
am.
village.
which is a South
If
Australian
you lack
chocolate.
knowledge of herbs, I have this book. It's yours for a price.
Did her hair just... Did you
It
see
sure
that?
did, yeah.
It just jumped of its own volition.
You must have the herbalism skill in the intelligence group to gather herbs. You also need to have knowledge of a given plant, which you can find in books. Herbs can also be purchased from herbalists.
Oh. When I was a kid, we
wonder
went
what this
down to
man-shaped doll
Beltana,
is for.
which is rural kind of country, South Australia, to spread my great-grandfather's ashes. It was a wonderful time because he grew up there, and just some family historians, they could point out the buildings, and it was really cool. But I just remember one of the things in this town that I left with was a little bottle of white myrtle spray. I guess I don't know, there must have been some kind of tourist trap that had it, but myrtle has just got such a lovely, refreshing, citrusy scent.
Yes.
And I just remember that, and I think of my pop, even though I was just there to scatter his ashes. He was a weird dude. He lived till 98. He did, and he definitely smoked.
So I think I already got this book.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think I have the herbalism skills, so I'm just running to a nearest campfire to see if I have any
well, we meant to level
experience
that up.
points left over. I wonder if I do have any
We
left
shot
over.
ourselves in the foot.
If I don't, well, I didn't know that we were going to need to get a specific.
No, you didn't,
Skill.
Phil, and that's your problem. Not knowing things arbitrarily.
Find your profanity.
Watch your profanity. Hey, we're 4 minutes in. We can swear however
Oh,
much we
get
like.
fucked. Intelligence.
So I'm rehearsing a play at the moment.
Herbalism.
And one of the performers uses they them pronouns, and I think one of the other performers was asking about.
I need one more.
You know,
I need one more point. So annoying.
Oh God.
I need one more point.
Well,
Okay,
you gotta
let's
go
go.
grind.
Well, we have to get Drowner Brand, so I'm going to do that.
And we also do we need to get ghoul something? So we did that.
We don't have the ghoul
Oh
book,
yeah, we need
so
the
we
book
can't
to
get
harvest the ghoul stuff.
ghoul blood. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So I don't know if she had another book that I didn't buy yet, but I'll
Yeah.
check when I go back to her. I need this, so I'll go kill some drowners.
Yeah.
So I'll meditate until
Later.
here. Meditate until just before midnight. That should be fine.
Yeah.
And then we'll kill some drowners.
Nice. But yeah, so another cast member who this guy is American, and he uses dude a lot because it's just
Yeah,
it's a
dude.
thing.
Yeah,
and he's
whatever,
like,
man. Yeah.
he's like his his dude. I always think of like dude as gender neutral. He's
Yeah,
like,
me
but is
too.
there-
But
is there
apparently a lot
good-
of people don't. People
Yeah.
get annoyed when you call them dudes.
Yeah, but he's like, is there a good way of like, a good, my guy or like, like they're all
Folks.
they're all very gendered. My dude, my guy, my buddy, or whatever. Buddy's not gendered, but whatever. And I was just like, shit cunt.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. Shit cunt is one of my favorite
Oh, you
things
fuck,
to
shit
say.
cunt.
And it's so
Dog cunt as well.
dog cunt. Yeah, that's bad though.
Oh,
Because if I called Phil a shit cunt, that would be like, hey, that's jovial. Like I would call my friends a shit cunt. But if I called you a dog cunt, them's fighting words.
Sure am.
And that's how you speak Australian, everybody.
Yeah, you call your mates cunts and any
And
cunts
cunts mate.
mates. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're in Australia, right? Which
Oi,
I hope
cunt.
one day international travel is a thing again.
Yeah,
and you
it
can
is a
come here.
beautiful place sometimes.
It's a great place. People are generally quite lovely. We have our awful people here too.
Yeah.
A lot of very friendly people here in Australia. Anyway, if someone starting at you and is like, mate, listen here, mate. They're calling you mate
Yeah.
a lot. They do not like you.
That's a warning sign.
Yes.
That's like
Bad.
the dogs when you can see the whites in their eye. That's bad, bad, bad.
Bad.
But if I said, oi, shit cunt,
Shit cunt. You're probably
Then-
probably good.
yeah, then you're good in my books. And not just good, but good enough to joke with,
Yes.
You wouldn't call your boss a shit cunt, unless they were a shit cunt. It's a fine, fine line we walk here in Australia.
It sure is.
Oh, so a few episodes back, we were talking about Prime Minister Bob Hawke.
Oh, Jesus, I love it.
It was one of my favourite subjects of conversation. Because, he literally, I think, was a great Prime Minister. Really wonderful. He had a great kind of legacy for really good immigration, particularly for Vietnamese immigrants, which is why Australia has such a high population of Vietnamese people living here. Because of him. And there's a speech he makes, talking about immigration, and it's full of such, empathy about why, that all these people deserve a safe home. And if Australia can give some of that safety, why wouldn't we? That's the, what's in our national anthem? For we are young and free with golden soils and wealth.
With
we're taught
bounteous rich.
our home is
bounteous
girt
rich
by sea with bounteous rich and nature's rare. I don't know. But it's so
something
basically
about sharing the riches or something?
yeah, it's basically saying we got good stuff here and there's lots of it. So come on over.
Okay, I've got Drowner Brains.
But yeah, and also he was a Labour Prime Minister, so really good for unions and workers' rights and all that kind of stuff. But also he really was a salt of the earth kind of guy. Very obviously we've talked about his necking a yard glass in 11 seconds. But he's definitely a man of the people and very not hoity-toity. Even though he was very well educated and, obviously the middle class.
Political class.
Yeah, but there was
At least
actually
a number of our political classes aren't quite so... They're not quite so elitist as
Yes.
some other places.
yeah. But there was I might be misremembering this, but there was an assassination attempt that was going to be made on Bob Hawke.
Oh, really?
Do you know how it was avoided?
Beer.
He was at the pub. Literally, he was walking somewhere and two young blokes went, "Hey, Bob Hawke." You're a bloody legend. And he said to them, if I'm such a bloody legend, why don't you buy me a beer? And so they went to the pub.
I mean, that's
Excellent.
that's the
But,
right.
like, I
that's
feel
the
like-
correct response.
Yeah,
I feel
but
like.
I feel like if you must be doing a good job as a prime minister if like you can walk amongst your people and they'll be like, "Oi, you shit cunt."
That's right. That's a
It's
real.
literally I don't know why Australia was so mad at The Simpsons because literally,
Were we mad?
"Oi,
at Simpsons?
Mr. Prime Minister, Andy!" Like it's like at a certain point we had that relationship with our prime minister.
Yeah, that's right.
Oi, Hawkey!
Hawkey, come here. Let me buy a pint.
Oi, Hawk, drink this. Aye. Do you know the drinking song? He's a piss.
Oh.
Here's to Phil. He's true blue. He's a piss pot
Pot
through and through. He's a bastard. So they say he tried to get to heaven, but he went the other way. Drink, drink, drink. It's I don't know if anyone wants a bit of Aussie education. There you go. I feel like we've all become more learned people from this little slice of life. It feels so weird. I don't know why I've become such a big fan of not a big fan of Australia, but I think
Australia.
Yeah,
It's
I
a very
think
unique place.
increasingly in the past few years, I've just become very excited by telling Australian stories, and like that's what I wanted to do with our Kids on Bikes series,
yeah.
A Mystery Down Under. Which, if you haven't listened to it, what are you bloody doing? I mean, don't pause this. Keep watching this.
Wait, hang on. Don't
Hey,
leave.
oi.
Don't leave.
Don't click on
Or-
that minimize.
Click
Don't
on the,
you do-
click on
oh,
the
he's
thumb.
done it.
Why don't you press the line?
Oh, go on. Give it a
Let's
little.
go.
Hang
Go
on. Do it in 3 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Like.
oh right.
What's the ho-ho thing?
I wanted
do I
to
recognise
to do the sharkle noise from Night in the Woods.
Where's the bloody reverend? Does he sleep at night? Do I have to wait till day?
No, reverends never sleep.
Where's the?
Sin's
Where's-
always
where's-
happening.
Is there somewhere I can meditate around here? Campfire or something? Meat vendor.
They'll have a.
There's a campfire down over here somewhere.
So we need to talk to the reverend.
For my, because
To
of giving the
get-
drowner brains, and that hopefully will give me enough to level up,
To get more herbalism.
so I can unlock herbalism, so I
Yeah.
can get the white petals, so that she will give me a potion to give to Alvin, so Alvin can tell us where the hound comes from.
Phil, there's blood coming from your ear.
It's like explaining the plot of
Yeah.
Bender's Big Score all over again.
Oh God. There are 2 excellent podcasts that we just mentioned. Oh, both from Baby Beard Media.
Oh yeah, we make podcasts.
Yeah,
It's the
so-
other thing that we do.
Yeah, make sure that you check out our TTRPG podcast, Roll to Cast, ROLE, because we're actors. Get it? For our Australiana mystery, but we've also done Cyberpunk, and Pulp Cthulhu was really fun.
Yeah, we're very silly.
I
very
still
fun,
think
very
about
silly.
like some of the things that we got to do with that game of like literally punching out eldritch creatures, like
Oh yeah.
fantastic.
Tommy guns and garrots.
Yeah,
And
accents
little-
out the wazoo.
Little
Oi.
eldritch powered robots.
Oh yes, yeah, Jens.
Jens.
Yes, for
My
Phil's
Norwegian
inventor.
character. Yeah, Norwegian inventor.
And I was
Yeah.
I was a two-fisted brawler,
a
a gangster from
doll with
New
a
York.
bit of moxie, huh?
Yeah. Or you call me doll. It's the last thing you're ever gonna be saying.
All right, Rev.
Speak quickly.
You speak quickly.
Got him.
I hear the Church of Eternal Fire has
I
offered
hear
a
the
reward.
Church of the Eternal Fire has offered a reward for drowners.
As long as you can prove you killed some.
I got brains. I have drowner heads.
I have drowner heads. My reward?
Here. May the eternal
Please give me
fire
an experience
illuminate
point.
your path.
Please.
Please.
Bugger. Received 100 orange.
That's
Level
not bad.
gain. Yes.
Yay! We did it.
Sweet.
We did it.
I need to go back to this campfire.
Oh, okay. I definitely just got a spam message. I got like a
Did ya?
message request on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, I'll check it out.
Oh my god, on Facebook I've got endless friends requests from obviously scam accounts.
Oh, right, yeah.
I've got dozens of them over the last few weeks. Just like, all of them are some busty, half-clad lady as their profile picture called something like Isilia Marcathia wants to be your friend. I'm like, no,
That
no,
does sound like an elvish
no.
princess.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, Elvish Princess is in your area.
Is their profile picture a playing card from The Witcher?
Hey! Oh, look! This provides knowledge about selected, not yet encountered monsters.
Ooh.
So I don't have to necessarily find all the...
Yes.
That'd be great.
That is true. In the we're good friends. I might be stretching here, but you know, if I say it, they can't deny it. We're good friends with Artelzorian Games.
Yes.
So much that we were able to play the beta of Cyberpunk Red, and they've also created a Witcher TTRPG.
They have, yeah.
Do you know this?
I know all about this.
Ah.
Yes, yeah.
You know, are you aware of this?
Yeah.
My friend always says anytime I definitely know something, he always goes, "Are you aware of this?"
Have you? People are saying.
Yeah.
Many people are saying.
But yeah, I know that Witcher characters, their like big kind of thing is Witcher lore. So you can use that in the game to be like, the DM will be like, yeah, you know stuff about this.
Right,
I'm not going to make you like, you would have been told about these kind of monsters.
Yeah.
But yeah.
There's a lot of monsters in this world.
Artelzorian, man.
Loads of monsters.
They
Yeah. You've got some,
killing it.
They've got some
Killing it.
real good franchises, I guess. Properties.
Witcher, Cyberpunk.
Well, they got, those are the known ones.
Castle Falkenstein.
They got Falkenstein, which is like a cool steampunk setting.
I saw that they had like an asset that was only in Italian, and I'm like, is this the push that it's finally going to take for me to learn Italian, my mother tongue? I won't learn it to speak to my family, but maybe I'll learn it just to flex on people for Castle Falkenstein.
Awesome.
I'm a bad person.
Teenagers in outer space. That's
Yes,
one of theirs,
yes,
yeah.
which is like an anime harem style.
Yep. Mechton.
Sorry, what?
Mechton?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Yeah, this is like a robots defending the countryside.
Pacific Rim? Boy,
Yeah.
would I? I know
I
it's
can't
also
remember exactly what
Gundam
the
and
threat
like
is in Mechton, but it's like Mechton is like
Kaiju?
everybody has a mech. If you're a farmer,
right.
you have a big farming mech
Ah, that's nice.
that you go out to the fields with. It's a really cool
Yeah.
setting. Yeah,
Are those cockroaches or rats?
I did not mean to touch that.
Rats or cockroaches? That's a fun game. When you
Is it rat or cockroach? 13 or 30?
Oh god. What did you say? 30 or 30?
13 or 30. It's a subreddit.
Oh no.
About
I don't
people
like this.
who it's very difficult to tell whether they're 13
Oh,
or
okay.
30. It's just people you're just like, are they young or middle? I just can't
It's
tell.
so weird because hang on. I have a feeling that Tom Holland is the same age as me.
White
but I look
Myrtle.
at him and I go, baby. He baby. He's small.
Hey, Baba's tiny boy. He's
Did I
super
say-
baby face.
Did I say Tom Hiddleston when I meant
You meant Tom Holland.
Yeah.
I don't know what you said. No one
the
knows
people
what you
will know.
said. They'll reverse it. I'll go back and be like,
Yeah, he's born a year after me.
Yeah, but you'll eternally think of him as being.
Yeah, but if I
a
saw
tiny
Tom
baby.
Holland, I would die for him. Because age before beauty. No, he's such a little boy, though.
I know, right?
I don't understand how age or time works, really.
Look at this. I'm this amazing.
I'll just do a flip.
I'm this.
You want me to do a flip, Mr. Stark? I'll do it.
I'm this
Capitalist
legendary witcher. Here I am picking
right.
flowers.
Yeah, you got to gather your herbs. Don't be an
Herbs.
amateur, Phil.
Sorry.
What are you, a fucking tourist?
I'm glad you can entertain the people while I just wander around clicking on things.
Can you? Oh.
Where am I?
Can you hear
so
the
Abigail's
people
is
sing?
south.
Have you seen the behind the scenes for like Tom Holland becoming Spider-Man?
No.
Oh, it's
I haven't
really
watched a lot of behind the scenes stuff for ages. Actually,
yeah. I love behind the scenes stuff because
I watched a lot of the Lord of the Rings stuff because it's amazing.
oh yeah. Viggo Mortensen really just came in unwashed and stole the heart of everyone.
Refused to explain.
Stole the
left.
heart of stole the heart of many.
He's perfect. It's like the fact that he is as good as Strider as he is as Aragorn. You know,
Yes, like
Strider.
you buy
he's
it.
like, yeah, he's mega stringy. His hair's all stringy and he's
Greasy.
all grr and greasy. And
My
then when he's
God.
wearing the cap crown and he says, "My friends,
Yeah.
you bow to no one." It's just like, yes, yes.
Yeah. I love Lord of the Rings as well because it's the only time that you'll see unashamed intimacy.
Oh yeah,
or
did you see that post?
romantic friendship? Not romantic friend. You know what I mean? Like
Platonic friendship
Yeah,
between
yeah.
men. Yeah, they hug.
they
and,
hug
and
all the time
Yeah.
and call each other. You know, I would fought for you, my
Yeah.
brother, my king. And you're like,
Yeah,
real
it's
men
great.
cry. Especially in Lord of the Rings, they cry all the time.
Tolkien had
Why?
it down, man.
Because it's the horrors of the First World War, anyway.
I'm going on my own, Sam.
I know, and I'm
I'm
coming with you.
Of course you
Also,
are. Of course you are, Mr. Frodo.
It's so
and
weird.
I'm coming too.
It's so weird, but it's like I'm still shooketh to my core that Sean Astin is just an American dude. Like he does that accent so well, and it's like not an easy accent to
No.
get your mouth around.
Recently I saw it was a clip of them doing Peter Jackson and everybody filming the final scene
Oh,
where Frodo writes he just needs a title for the book.
oh.
How about the Lord of the Rings, right? And then he's like, Peter Jackson's like, yep, cut there. We'll check,
Oh, man.
We'll check that in the gate.
Yep.
And then he gets up and he goes over to what's his name? What's the guy's name?
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood. And he just hugs him and he's just like, thank you.
It's so emotional.
Thank you. And Elijah Wood's going, oh Peter.
Oh,
Peter. Pete, thank you so much, Pete. It's been
Yes.
amazing. It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a miracle those films got made in
Oh,
the way
yeah.
that they did. And they are the authoritative
Yeah.
version. I think we're so blessed to have those
I
movies.
know, but it's so fun. Like,
Also, Elijah Wood, amazing, cool guy.
yeah.
Great guy.
Have you seen him in Hot Wings?
Yeah, I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of
I
it. But
couldn't
yeah.
believe that.
What do
He
you want?
gets through all of them.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, yeah, that's strong.
Yeah, like it's funny how most people say like it's not the last one that breaks them. It's like, you know, it's one of few shades before.
Yeah,
because, like,
yeah.
that's when the heat is really kicked up. But then he's like,
I
well,
gathered
once you
the
got
myrtle
there, it's
petals.
like,
Excellent.
I guess your mouth is
Now
already
to prepare
burnt
the
shit.
potion.
Yeah,
So
you're
like,
just
whatever.
acclimatized. But he's just such a good
He's so
conversationalist.
good. The
Him and
inter-
Daniel
Recipe
Radcliffe,
is
both
yours,
great.
and I
Oh, yeah.
swear to take it to
The
your
same
grave.
guy.
Same guy, are they? Yeah.
Listen, listen.
Corporate
Blend
wants you to
2
find the
ounces of
differences.
cadaverin with the myrtle petals.
Okay, got that.
Speak your name backwards, turn
What?
about 3 times leftwards,
What?
spit
Hang on,
into
I'm
the
gonna write
fire and
Geralt
stir the
backwards.
potion again.
Everyone bear with me. This is going to take several minutes.
I knew witch's magic would be beyond the mind of a man. Grant me a moment to finish the potion.
Oh, you're just going to do it for us.
Tlareg. No, it's Tlareg. Is
I should return in a while. What do you want me to do in the meantime?
that how you would say Geralt backwards?
What is it?
Tlareg.
I guess so. I guess so, yeah.
You know what's so... Oh my god. I'm really going to show the wanker that I am. So...
Oh, I can do the ghouls now.
One of my favorite games when I was a kid was Morrowind. And I would play as a dark elf, I think. No, I think I was playing as a wood elf. Because they were the coolest looking to me. And I would, instead of writing Ellen into the name, I would put Nell, because that's Ellen backwards, and that was my cool fantasy name. And I did that because my brother did a similar fucking stupid thing. Not that you watch this Let's Play, Tom, Thomas, Graham. Yeah, that's right, I'm calling you out.
You have been specifically called.
Yeah. But he would do the same thing, and he would be Samot,
Samot.
which is
pretty
Thomas
good-
backwards.
It's a pretty good fantasy
Yeah.
name. Yeah.
What's your name backwards?
Pill. 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 Pilch. I mean, because the PH becomes a f. Do you want to have the sound at the end, or do you want the actual letters?
Pilach.
Pilach.
Yeah. Ah. You are seeking the sorcerer. Pilach. Oh, God. That's about on the mic a bit.
Some call me Tim.
You know the story behind that.
Yeah,
right?
he just forgot what it was meant to
but
be.
It's so funny.
Oh,
It's
John,
so much funnier.
John Cleese is about to do this freaking show about how bad wokeness is.
You know
I
who
really
wouldn't
want
do
him
that?
to shut the f up.
You know who wouldn't do that?
Who wouldn't do that?
The best Python.
Palin. Palin, yeah.
Everyone loves him.
Palin's
Like,
great.
unanimously, he's the only one that, like, all the other Pythons just, like, don't have beef with. They were like, yeah, we love Michael Palin.
He's the
of course.
best.
How could you not? He also seems pretty silly. Like, him and,
Oh, that's not what I meant. Oops.
you talking about celebrity deaths that hit you hard.
Yeah.
Terry Gilliam hit me hard.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
sorry, Gilliam. Oh, Jones.
Yes. Yeah.
Not that Gilliam. Well, I don't know. Gilliam's expressed some problematic views, but Terry Jones hit me hard.
Yeah.
Like, he's such a lovely, positive kind of contribution to my comedic upbringing. And him and Palin, I think, were always the silliest.
Yes.
In terms of like what ideas were whose, whereas Chapman. And Cleese were a lot more like dry.
Yeah.
Having said that, Chapman did write the cheese sketch. And that's pretty stupid. Like, it's very heavy on the dialogue and stuff, and like less on absurdist imagery. But the sketch itself is pretty silly. Of like, they haven't got any fucking cheese. Yeah, and Jones and Palin were the much more like surrealist, whimsical ones. And Eric Idle kind of like skirted the line between the two of like, like he was very good at dialogue, but also like really kind of like, why not? Yeah, let's do this. And like, obviously great as a songwriter, like writing silly songs. But yeah, it was so sad to see Terry Jones go. And he was dork. He was a big dork. We love that. Like, all the Monty Python and the Holy Grail stuff, like, came from him just being really fucking jazzed on history. And then afterwards, he did all those history series about, like, actually unearthing what it would be like to live in medieval times. And
Yeah,
he just seemed like a real lovely bloke. And it made me, like, so happy to see that Palin kept visiting. He was up, like, he was with him, like, almost right to the end. Like, he would, because Jones had
I know a lot about them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, they were a big part of my, like I said, like, my comedic kind of, like,
Yeah.
whoa. And, like, it's the first kind of, like, adult humor I think I ever watched. And, you bond, like, with your parents over that.
Yes.
They're like, finally, we don't have to watch fucking Caillou.
She gets it.
Finally, now I can watch my stuff under the pretense of bonding with my child. But yeah, and I was pretty obsessed with like them, but then in turn I was really, really hyper fixated on Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
From Abyss and Fry and Laurie, who they were like obviously owed so much to the Pythons, and they came out of the same college,
Yes.
Cambridge.
And it was the Cambridge Footlights.
Yeah, the Footlights were actually, and like Stephen Fry has this theory, which is
What?
like,
How did I get past there now? The debris is gone. Looks like they must have gone back.
I don't know.
And now I still can't see anything because I
Did you
drank
use your
my
cat
I
potion?
drank my cat last time.
Was there? You drank it.
can't
Was
see
there any other potion you could use?
You can either have a torch or and I don't have
and
one.
we didn't get a torch.
Yeah, I wonder if because I've gathered a load of ingredients, I wonder if I can make another cat to actually explore this. I I need an actual cat.
Oh, you're gonna be like Brendan Fraser in The Mummy. Why didn't they just take that?
Oh look,
cat
these
with them?
guys, look, they're here are the soldiers who came and broke down the wall
Hang on.
and they got killed. You see them? They're just in pools of blood. That's cool. So
not
the
really.
areas actually change. There is a pool. Once I get a light source,
Oh,
I'll show
okay.
you. There's-
Once I get a light source, it's gonna be so fucking sick.
yeah, if I even can.
Okay, I'm not one for plot holes or what ifs in movies. Like you just got to
Yes.
surrender to the narrative.
Suspension
Although-
of disbelief.
However, why didn't they take the cat with them in The Mummy? Like the cat literally banishes Imhotep.
I don't
when-
remember this.
The Mummy? Brendan Fraser?
Oh, I don't
Everyone's
remember it very
bisexual
well, yeah.
awakening? Was
I
like
don't
that-
really remember that
was
film
that
super
tweet
well.
where
Sorry.
it was like, my type is everyone in the 1999 film The Mummy. Everyone is very hot in that film. Anyway, I digress. No, obviously they're being pursued by the Mummy, and at one point there's a cat, and it's like he's like, "Whoa," and then they twig onto that, and Brendan Fraser just like brandishes this cat, and like he's like, "Oh," and he like it banishes him. Because it's like cats were sacred in ancient Egypt and blah blah blah, and he must be scared of a cat. It's a protector.
yeah.
So I'm like, why didn't you fucking keep the cat with you at all fucking times? Like Jesus Christ, people! Like it worked. It worked, and like it.
It's where people that happens a lot in movies. That the people have like a
Oops.
thing that would solve the situation or amazing power. Like especially
Yeah.
if they're a baddie and they have this crazy power, and it's like why don't they use that when they're fighting the main character? Oh, because he's the main character.
There's no sport.
Oh, I see. Yes, I see. Yes.
There's no sport in it. But it's also like, it's a cat. Go just pick it up and take it with you. Like, fucking hell. Or like, it's a cat. I'm sure there's many cats. You could get a whole bunch of cats and just throw them in the Mummy. Okay. I see now why that wouldn't be a fun climax. But I would enjoy it. Yeah.
I got another potion as well. I got a blizzard or something.
Oh. Does that make you like climb on the walls?
No, it makes you sexually harass your staff.
What?
Hey-o.
What are you referring to?
Blizzard, the company, the game company.
But lizard. Gotcha. I was like, don't talk bad about lizards.
Lizards are great. We love lizards.
Yeah, I love
Um,
lizards.
I can't find it though. Is it up here? No,
That's a
glass
glass
vial,
I can tell you what it's not.
blueberry. Maybe I should ask the witch about that.
Abigail.
Yeah,
Abigail. Right.
I can't.
That
Everything
seems-
looks the same.
I'm not digging this inventory.
Everything's
very
tiny and
confused.
looks the same.
What is this?
I'm gonna have
An
to take
inventory for ants. Speaking
Blizzard.
of
There it is. Boost reflexes
Yeah.
and reaction time. Well, let's drink that as well.
speaking of behind the scenes,
Oh wow.
one last one. Zoolander. You familiar with Zoolander?
Yeah.
So the whole bit with David Duchovny as the hand model, who then kind of there's a big reveal where he talks about the evil plan, which is that male models have been used as like sleeper agents because obviously they need to be like in perfect physical nick. They are like malleable of the mind, let's
Yes.
say it, and blah 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 blah. And he does this whole spiel, and then Derek Zoolander just goes, "But why male models?"
Why
Which is
male
the thing like that
models?
kicked off the monologue in the first place. And David Duchovny's like, "What? I just said it," and it's just because oh my god, what's his name? Zoolander.
Derek.
No.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. He just forgot his line, so he just like did it again. But David Duchovny just like stayed in it. He's like, "What? What do you? I just said like." Oh god. Ooh, I like all the.
This is the blizzard.
the
It's making
wispies
everything go
because of the
slowly.
blizzard? Oh.
Yeah. It's kind of weird because the timing is different.
Yes.
I'm trying to do the ground stab, but he just doesn't want to do it. I can knock them down, but he won't.
Speaking of
do the
things
final
being
blow.
sped up,
Is it we're nearing the end?
yes, but also have you seen Invincible?
Oh no, I haven't actually. No.
Oh fuck. Well, I can't mention anything.
Sorry, you can spoil things for me.
No, I don't want to. It's a big spoiler. Which I'm sure is not really a spoiler, but...
I think I know the plot of
Hey,
it.
everybody. If I say Invincible, things that speed up, but then are perceived agonizingly slowly, you know what I mean. If you know, you know. And you can comment below saying you know. And
You know?
You'll be in a little special group with me and not Phil.
I want to be in the special group. I need to be
Well,
included.
you know, Phil, you can also be in another very special group.
What's that?
You can like and subscribe to Baby Beard Media.
Oh my god.
Oh, got him!
You may not realize this. I am already subscribed to Baby.
What?
I even have the alerts on, even though I'm the one doing the uploading.
Phil's got a complicated two computer system.
Yeah, that's right.
Uploading.
I'm like,
on-
gosh, this is a great video that I recorded myself
Who
at
is
home
this
and
dashing
edited and
gentleman?
uploaded. Why is he so bad at this RPG?
Why do I hate him? With
Why does he fill me with anger?
my unceasing soul. Cool. Well, that's another Ghoul Bites the Dust.
Yeah,
And
that'll
we'll see you on
conclude
the
us.
next episode,
Bye.
which is tomorrow. Bye.